Today, a federal jury found Dzhokhar Tsarnaev guilty on all 30 counts in the Boston Marathon bombing, including using a weapon of mass destruction in the deaths of 8-year-old Martin Richard, 29-year-old Crystal Campbell, 23-year-old Lu Ling Shi, and 26-year-old Sean Collier, the police officer shot as the Tsarnaev brothers attempted their escape. 260 others were wounded. From the start, the Tsarnaev's lawyers admitted he did it, but now in the sentencing phase, they will try to convince the jury that he was under the spell of his older brother, who sought revenge for the deaths of Muslims in Iraq and Afghanistan. Don Dahler is in Boston for us tonight. Don?
Scott, when that last verdict was read aloud in court, Tsarnaev showed no emotion, but someone sitting among the families of the victims let out a loud sigh, and another person was seen nodding emphatically yes. Outside, Karen Prasad, who had been badly injured in the bombings, tried to put these verdicts in perspective.
I don't know what justice is. I'm grateful to have him off the street. I'm grateful to show everyone, the world, that it's not tolerated. This is not how we behave.
This was perhaps the most digitally documented terror attack in history. Nothing during the trial had the impact and shock value of the surveillance images. Jurors were shown never-before-released videos of 19-year-old Dzhokhar and 26-year-old Tamerlan Tsarnaev walking down Boylston Street that fateful day. The defendant setting his backpack down and running away after it explodes. Ed Davis was Boston's police commissioner at the time.
I think the videotape that you've seen a piece of from the Forum restaurant is the most damning piece of evidence.
It was a willful act, setting a backpack down just feet away from his youngest victim.
Right. That happened because of the acts of this particular individual.
That youngest victim, 8-year-old Martin Richard. His father, Bill, described making the Sophie's choice between seeing to his grievously injured daughter and comforting his boy as he took his final breath. Investigators culled from 13,000 videos and 120,000 stills to track the Tsarnaev brothers, including the younger Tsarnaev less than 30 minutes after the bombings, casually buying a gallon of milk. And then 3 days later, the brothers stalking and killing Officer Sean Collier. A carjacking victim, Dun Ming, told a transfixed court how a calculated dash saved his life. It's the most terrifying moment, he said, the most difficult decision in my life. But that decision directly led to the police being able to track the brothers to Watertown. The elder Tsarnaev was killed in the ensuing shootout. The younger brother managed to escape. Badly injured, he hid in a boat where he wrote a confession blaming their actions on the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, saying the U.S. government is killing our innocent civilians. In all, prosecutors put 92 witnesses on the stand and submitted hundreds of pieces of evidence, from bomb parts to jihadist bomb-making literature found on Tsarnaev's computer. By contrast, the defense, which on day one admitted their client did it, presented only 4 witnesses and scant evidence, saving their efforts in order to save Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's life during the penalty phase. Scott, Judge O'Toole is giving the jurors a few well-deserved days off before the penalty phase begins next week.